Ever wonder how your granddad cleared those rocky fields without breaking his back? Before modern hydraulics and fancy machinery, American farmers had to get creative. Today, we're counting down 9 rock pickers that revolutionized farming in America, machines that turned the backbreaking work of stone removal into something manageable. Number 9, the Marshall Rock Picker. Starting our countdown at number 10, we've got the Marshall Rock Picker from Wisconsin, a revolutionary design for smaller operations. Marshall Machine Shop began manufacturing these units in 2015, recognizing a gap in the market. While major manufacturers focused on massive tractor-pulled equipment requiring 100 horsepower machines, Marshall understood that family farms needed something different. This ingenious sidecar design could be pulled by an ATV or UTV, making rock picking accessible to operations of any size. The unit features adjustable row spacing at 15, 22, or 30 inches and handles rocks from 2 to 15 inches in diameter with remarkable efficiency. The push-button hydraulic system transformed what was traditionally a 2 or 3 person job into a solo operation. You could pick, lift, and dump without ever leaving your seat. The engineering brilliance lies in its simplicity. A mesh bottom bin allows soil to fall through while retaining rocks, no complicated separation mechanisms needed. With a 2,000-pound capacity and highway-rated tires rated at 3,500 pounds per pair, this unit could travel between fields without requiring a trailer. The easy lube spindles and offset tongue position for fieldwork showed Marshall's attention to practical details. What truly set Marshall apart was their understanding of farm economics. Not every operation could justify a $50,000 rock picker. Their solution provided professional-grade rock removal at a fraction of the cost. Wisconsin farm wives particularly embraced these machines, as they could operate them comfortably while their husbands handled other fieldwork. The straight tongue position for transport and offset position for picking demonstrated thoughtful design that considered actual field conditions. Marshall Machine Shop continues production today in their family-owned facility, maintaining the same build quality that made them famous. In an industry increasingly dominated by corporate giants, Marshall proves that American small business innovation still has a place in modern agriculture. Their commitment to the family farm reflects the values that built American agriculture. Number 8, the Anderson Rock Picker. Number 9 brings us the Anderson Rock Picker, a long-standing machine that helped clear countless acres across America's farmland. This design featured a rotating drum with metal fingers that scooped rocks into a hopper, representing the ingenuity of early mechanical rock removal systems that transformed manual labor into mechanized efficiency. The Anderson's rotating drum design was elegantly simple yet effective. As the drum turned, metal fingers would scoop beneath surface rocks and lift them into the collection hopper. Once filled, operators could hydraulically dump the hopper at the field edge, creating the rock piles that still dot rural landscapes today. This continuous operation meant farmers could clear fields in a fraction of the time required for hand-picking, revolutionizing field preparation across the Midwest. The machine worked best in areas where soil was abundant and rocks were fewer ideal for the glacial till regions of the upper Midwest. The design excelled at removing larger stones that posed serious threats to expensive harvesting equipment. However, it struggled in fields with sandy or compacted soils full of smaller stones where the fingers couldn't get adequate purchase. The Anderson required a powerful tractor to operate effectively, as the rotating drum and loaded hopper demanded significant hydraulic power. Maintenance was a constant consideration with the Anderson. The wear from rocks on metal components meant regular replacement of fingers and drum parts. Smart farmers kept spare parts on hand, knowing that breakdown during the narrow picking window could delay planting. Despite these challenges, the Anderson earned fierce loyalty from farmers who understood its quirks and capabilities. While similar machines exist today with improved materials and hydraulics, Anderson rock pickers may no longer be produced, yet their influence persists in modern designs. Old-timers still speak fondly of their Andersons, machines that turned rocky wasteland into productive farmland, embodying the American spirit of mechanical problem-solving. Before we move on to the next one in the list, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you're enjoying this content so far, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch these videos without subscribing. Imagine what we could accomplish if everyone subscribed. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. thanks to all of you who do. Number 7. Remlinger Series 500 Hydraulic Rock Picker. Coming in at number 8, Remlinger Manufacturing Series 500 represents 6 decades of American tillage expertise applied to rock removal. Based in Kalida, Ohio, Remlinger started in the early 1960s manufacturing spike-tooth harrows. Their evolution into rock pickers came from farmer demand. Customers trusted Remlinger's build quality and wanted that same reliability in rock removal equipment. The Series 500 showcases what happens when engineers actually listen to farmers. Each component reflects real-world feedback. The spring cushion action on individual teeth prevents catastrophic failure when hitting immovable objects. The hard surface teeth undergo a proprietary heat treatment process that extends wear life by 300% compared to standard steel. The heavy wall tubing isn't just marketing speak, it's 40% thicker than industry standard, designed to handle the punishing impacts that destroy lesser equipment. What distinguishes Remlinger is their modular design philosophy. Every major component can be serviced or replaced independently. Damage the main frame? That's repairable without scrapping the entire unit. Wear out the teeth? They're individually replaceable. This approach might cost more initially, but farmers calculated the long-term savings and chose Remlinger repeatedly. The hydraulic system deserves special mention. Unlike ground-driven units that vary speed with tractor movement, the Series 500 maintains consistent picking action regardless of ground speed. This means better rock removal in tough conditions and less soil disturbance overall. The system requires just 15 gallons per minute of hydraulic flow, making it compatible with older tractors that dominate small and medium farming operations. Remlinger's commitment to American manufacturing runs deep. Every piece of steel is sourced domestically, every weld is made in Ohio, and every unit is tested on actual farmland before shipping. They maintain a policy of keeping replacement parts in stock for models dating back 40 years. In an era of planned obsolescence, Remlinger builds equipment meant to outlast the farm itself, embodying the best of American industrial tradition. Number 6, Schulte RS 320 Jumbo Rock Picker. At number 6, we celebrate the Schulte RS 320 Jumbo, representing Canadian engineering that earned respect across American fields. Schulte Industries, based in Saskatchewan, brought prairie toughness to rock removal with machines built to handle the most demanding conditions North American agriculture could offer. The RS 320 Jumbo lives up to its name with an extra-large 3.2 cubic yard hopper, twice the capacity of average rock pickers. This meant more time picking rocks and less time traveling to dump sites, a crucial efficiency gain during tight field preparation windows. The 48-inch grate picks at least 50% less dirt and trash than conventional reel-type models, preserving valuable topsoil while removing rocks from 2 to 28 inches in diameter. Schulte's innovation was the T-iron tapered grate design. With 3/4 inch spacing at the bottom and 1/2 inch at the top, this configuration virtually eliminated small rock jamming that plagued other designs. The 4-bat chain conveyor system, hydraulically driven for consistent operation, could handle everything from tennis ball-sized stones to small boulders. The 45-inch dump height allowed building substantial rock piles or loading directly into trucks. The RS 320 featured large flotation-type 16.5 x 16.1 tires mounted on high-capacity 8-bolt wheels and hubs. This wasn't just about durability, it was about minimizing soil compaction during wet spring conditions when rock picking often occurred. The optional hydraulic swing hitch allowed operators to switch between field and road positions without leaving the tractor seat. Practical engineering that saved time and reduced operator fatigue. Built to withstand Saskatchewan's brutal conditions, these machines earned a legendary status among American farmers in rocky regions. The RS 320's reputation spread through word of mouth at farm shows and field demonstrations. Farmers appreciated equipment built by people who understood that when rocks need picking, there's no time for breakdowns. Schulte's commitment to heavy-duty construction and practical design made the RS 320 Jumbo a favorite from Montana to Minnesota. Number 5, Vermeer RP 6084 Rock Picker. Halfway through our list, at number 5, stands Vermeer's RP 6084, introduced in the 1990s and representing Iowa precision
in rock removal. Vermeer Corporation, founded in 1948 in Pella by Gary Vermeer, applied industrial equipment standards to agricultural challenges, creating machines that redefined reliability. The RP 6084 specifications reflected serious engineering. The 60-inch picking width handled standard row spacings efficiently. The hydraulic drive system, adapted from Vermeer's industrial tree spade technology, provided smooth variable speed operation independent of ground speed. The high dump capability reached 84 inches 7 feet of clearance for building substantial rock piles without repositioning. This height advantage translated directly to efficiency and profitability. Vermeer's offset hitch design provided unprecedented operator visibility. By positioning the picker beside the tractor, operators could see exactly what they were picking, avoiding dirt clods and focusing on actual rocks. This simple innovation improved picking efficiency by 30% while preventing accidents. The offset also distributed weight better, reducing stress on both machines. Maintenance accessibility showed throughout the design. Grease points were reachable from ground level. Wear parts were standardized across Vermeer's equipment line. The hydraulic system used common agricultural fittings available at any farm store. The owner's manual, written in plain English with detailed diagrams, empowered farmers to handle routine maintenance themselves, crucial during busy seasons when technician availability was limited. The RP 6084's construction reflected Vermeer's built-to-last philosophy. The main frame used 4 x 6-inch rectangular tubing with reinforced stress points. Pickup teeth were individually replaceable. Units with over 10,000 hours still operate reliably today. Vermeer's signature yellow paint became synonymous with quality in rock picking, proving that Iowa engineering combined with systematic manufacturing creates equipment that earns its keep season after season. Number 4. American-made rock buckets. Number 4 showcases the evolution of American rock buckets, versatile attachments that transform skid steers and loaders into efficient rock removal machines. Companies like Vernig Manufacturing, Stout Buckets, and American Attachments revolutionized how smaller operations handled rock clearing, bringing professional capability to compact equipment. Vernig Manufacturing pioneered the skeleton rock bucket design in the early 2000s, creating the template others would follow. Their design featured high-strength, half-inch thick grade 80 steel with 80,000 pounds per square inch yield strength. The shortened bucket height and open skeletal back provided unprecedented visibility, ensuring operators could see fence posts or other hazards before tire damage occurred. The recessed load area behind the rock dam better cradled rocks during transport, preventing spillage that plagued earlier designs. American manufacturers understood that one size didn't fit all. Stout Buckets offered their heavy-duty rock grapples in widths from 62 to 82 inches with 3-inch tine spacing, all built from 50,000 pounds per square inch steel. The optional side plates could be added or removed depending on material being handled. American Attachments focused on affordability without sacrificing quality, using 3/8-inch tines with 3-inch spacing ideal for machines under 75 horsepower. These rock buckets excelled at versatility. Beyond rock removal, they handled concrete debris, tree stumps, branches, and brush piles. The ability to rotate burn piles, refresh compost, or transport firewood made them indispensable on diversified operations. The tine spacing was carefully calculated close enough to catch meaningful rocks, but wide enough for dirt to fall through efficiently. The impact on small farming operations was transformative. Instead of purchasing dedicated rock picking equipment, farmers could add a rock bucket to existing loaders for a fraction of the cost. American manufacturing meant readily available parts, local dealer support, and equipment built understanding North American conditions. These attachments democratized rock removal, proving that innovation doesn't always mean bigger machines. Number 3. Elho Scorpio Rock Pickers. Bronze medal goes to Finland's Elho Scorpio series, which conquered American fields with innovative hydraulic technology and hard-ox steel construction. While not American-made, the Scorpio's impact on North American farming earned its place through superior engineering and thousands of units now operating across the continent. The Scorpio 550, their flagship model, revolutionized rock picking with its fully hydraulic drivetrain. Requiring 22.5 gallons per minute of hydraulic flow, The system operated through standard tractor couplings without need for PTO drives or mechanical components. This eliminated belts, chains, and shafts, common failure points in traditional designs. The hydraulic drive could even reverse when jammed, preventing costly damage that mechanical systems couldn't avoid. Elho's secret weapon was Hardock's 500 steel tines with rubber bushings. These tines rotated at 125 revolutions per minute, while the main drum turned at 80 revolutions per minute, creating superior sieving action that separated soil from stones. The tines could flex backwards up to 19 inches to prevent blockages, then spring back into position. This flexibility, combined with the ability to handle rocks from 1.5 to 16 inches, made the Scorpio incredibly versatile. The automatic depth control system transformed operator experience. The machine followed ground contours with constant working pressure, maintaining optimal picking depth without manual adjustment. This was crucial in dusty conditions where visibility was limited. The 18-foot working width and 2.5 cubic yard hopper capacity meant fewer passes and dumps, maximizing field time. The 7-foot 10-inch dump height accommodated modern trucks and trailers. American farmers embraced the Scorpio's reliability and low maintenance requirements. With no chains to adjust, no belts to replace, and hydraulic components that lasted for thousands of hours, the total cost of ownership proved compelling. Elho's motto, "No belts, no shafts, no rocks, no problems," resonated with farmers tired of constant repairs. The Scorpio proved that international innovation could solve American agricultural challenges. Number 2, Summers Manufacturing RP 6700. Taking silver is Summers Manufacturing's RP 6700 from Devil's Lake, North Dakota. Since establishing in the 1960s, Summers has embodied field-tested tough in every machine. The RP 6700 represents the pinnacle of American rock picker engineering, designed specifically for the brutal conditions of northern plains agriculture. The planetary hydraulic direct drive system eliminates chains and sprockets common failure points in competitor designs. This isn't just mechanical simplification, it's recognition that North Dakota farmers face temperature swings from 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Chains stretch, sprockets wear, but planetary gears running in oil baths just keep turning. The maintenance schedule basically reads, check oil annually. That's reliability that matters during narrow picking windows. The 3-paddle reinforced bat system with spring-loaded trip action prevents catastrophic failure. Hit an immovable boulder, the paddle trips, saves itself, and continues. The bats pivot on greasable steel pins within replaceable bushings, brilliant engineering that makes wear items cheap and replacement simple. When something eventually wears out after years of service, you're replacing a $20 bushing, not a $2,000 assembly. Summers offers customization that bigger manufacturers won't touch. Want it painted red to match your case equipment? Done. Need green for your John Deere fleet? No problem. Extended hitch for dual wheel tractors? Standard option. This isn't just customer service. It's understanding that farmers have legitimate preferences and existing equipment to match. The 60-inch picking width and 4,000-pound capacity place this firmly in professional territory. Yet Summers kept operator comfort in mind. The perforated bucket back reduces weight while allowing soil escape. The extra long hitch improves visibility. Controls are positioned logically, labeled clearly, and built to withstand gloved hands slamming them repeatedly. Devil's Lake Manufacturing means equipment built by people who understand 40 degrees Fahrenheit mornings and fields that turn to concrete in drought. That authenticity shows in every weld, every design choice. Number 1, Haybuster Rock EZE 3106. Claiming the crown is Haybuster's Rock EZ 3106, manufactured in Jamestown, North Dakota, since the early 1970s. This machine doesn't just pick rocks, it revolutionized the entire process by combining windrowing and picking into one seamless operation. It's the epitome of American agricultural problem solving. Joe Anderson, Haybuster's founder, was a rancher who understood that rock picking competed with other critical farm tasks. His solution was elegant combine multiple operations into one pass. The Rockies 3106's 10-foot working width and ability to handle 2 to 15-inch diameter rocks made it versatile enough for any operation. The patented rock wheel design uses ground-driven simplicity rather than complex hydraulics. Fewer failure points, easier maintenance, lower cost.
The engineering brilliance shows in details. Hard-faced windrower teeth comb through just the top inch of soil, enough to catch rocks without destroying soil structure or bringing up moisture. The ground-driven rock wheel separates excess dirt and sub-2-inch stones through precise bar spacing. Spring-loaded paddles carry rocks up and dump them continuously into the hopper. The rock kicker ensures even distribution in the 1 cubic yard capacity box, maximizing efficiency before dumping. What earned legendary status was reliability. Farmers report 30-plus years of service with minimal repairs. In an industry increasingly dominated by planned obsolescence and proprietary parts, Haybuster built equipment meant to last generations. Original 1970s Rock EZE units still work alongside modern equipment, often outperforming newer competitors. This longevity isn't accidental, it's designed into every component. Haybuster weathered agricultural crises, ownership changes, and industry consolidation while maintaining their Jamestown manufacturing. They understood that farmers needed equipment that worked every time, regardless of conditions. The Rockies 3106 delivers that promise. It's not just our number one pick. For thousands of American farmers, it's the only rock picker that's never let them down. That's American engineering at its absolute finest. From Marshall's innovative ATV units to Haybuster's legendary Rock EZE, these 10 machines chronicle American agricultural perseverance and ingenuity. Each represents a unique solution to the eternal problem of rocks in fields, designed by people who understood that spring planting waits for no one. These aren't just machines, they're American iron that help transform rocky ground into the world's most productive agricultural land. Whether you're clearing a garden plot or managing thousands of acres, remember that somewhere in an American factory, someone's building equipment to make your job easier. If you enjoyed this journey through agricultural history, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We've got plenty more American farming heritage to explore. Until next time, keep those fields clean and those rocks piled high.